So, Katie, we're in the National Marine Sanctuary, the Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary right now.
Yes, we are within the sanctuary. We are kind of in southern Quinault Canyon region in the southern portion of the sanctuary. And this is one of the first dives occurring in the sanctuary, exploring for deep sea corals and sponges. It's also within the Quinault Indian Nation's usual and custom fishing area. They are one of 4 coastal treaty tribes that live on the coast adjacent to the Olympic Coast National Marine Sanctuary.
Ooh, there's a crab walking by,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
getting out of the way.
He nearly ran into that rockfish.
093, yep.
Some poachers. They just are almost always stick straight, sitting on the bottom.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing. It's like a little glass sponge there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. See if Abby will weigh in and tell us if we know what that is. I suspect we don't. We're on Transec right now, so this means we're trying to get quantitative data. So we will, unless it's something that is incredibly interesting, we'll try to keep on moving, so it can be analyzed more quantitatively. And then after we're done with the transect, we can look around and do some zooming in and zooming out, and maybe do some collecting of highly desirable organisms, things that we know are here and fairly abundant, but we have no idea what they are. So we're trying to put the name to things. And so taking a small sample for taxonomic and detailed genetic analysis is important. So knowing what's here.
Can we get a distance check on this transect real quick?
Just a second. Erica?
She's still with us.
Erica, the science team is asking how far we've gone on the transect. We are about 135 meters on the transect.
Thank you.
It looks like you guys have solved the V-Link problem. We haven't been dropped off for quite a while.
My goodness. Oh my gosh.
It's luck, so please don't say
Oh.
Welcome to our transect. Thanks for showing up.
So Erica, Peru, what do we think that skate was? Long nose? Well, now we'll see if Erica jumps in with the correct.
Long
Ooh,
nose.
I was
Long
right.
nose.
It's a miracle. Raja Rhina.
Nice.
The Rhina, you know where that comes from.
Ah, its nose.
Yeah. These little thorny head rockfish that you see so still on the bottom, they're just waiting. As Erica was describing, they're sort of sit and wait predators. They're waiting for something to get a little too close. Whereas rockfish like the Pacific Ocean perch, they move around a lot. In fact, they migrate up into the water column a little bit more to feed on krill. So they all have a strategy.
So, does someone know
So-
what this red sea cucumber is?
I'm going Parasticopus, but let's see if Erica has a ID on that. Red sea cucumber.
Lots of fish around here, looks like, and mobile ones. Look at them all. Jeez.
With a lot of fragile urchins too.
Being told there's a little bit of echo on my microphone. Are you guys hearing that?
It sounds
No.
okay to me.
Yeah, sounds good here.
Looks like a lot of urchins coming up.
Mm-hmm. Sorry if I have to jump on mute. I have a very chatty cat right now.
No problem. Bridge nav, another step, same bearing. The cat probably sees all the fish.
Oh, he's in another room. The dog's out for a walk, and so he likes to yell around the house when he thinks he's alone.
Roger. Yeah.
Little flatfish.
Ooh, big anemones.
We've seen a variety of anemones on this dive. And a lot of them.
I think we tried to collect one of those with the Nema, the purple ones, the pretty purple ones. We see huge ones on this dive, but they just, yeah, they just fall apart.
Just goopify.
Oh, hagfish in that little cave.
Oh.
That's a good shot of the the wall of this feature here.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that it's such soft sort of layers that are building this up. Okay, Erica, what's that fish at the top of the screen there? Very pale rockfish. Okay, Erica got that one. I was going to guess that, but it has a dark saddle on its back and a large lower jaw, equals a Pacific Ocean perch.
Ah.
And there are the ones I said sometimes migrate into the upper water column to eat krill, the thousands. But I was reading that sometimes they find seabirds in their stomachs.
Whoa.
Would that be right? I know.
They get that big?
They get pretty big. Maybe it's a small seabird.
Dang.
They grow pretty slowly. In my notes, they get to be 100 years old.
Oh, wow.
They don't reproduce till they're about 10 years old. They mate in the fall, so that would be interesting to see. They are eaten by sablefish, halibut, and sperm whales.
Oh. Oh, fast fish.
And then their juveniles are very important food and for seabirds, the smaller POP. They're eaten by seabirds and salmon and lingcod and other larger rockfish. I suspect the people that found the seabird in a POP stomach were found with very unusual occurrence.
Another patch of urchins.
Yeah.
Could we do another distance check on the transect?
Yeah, we're just coming up on 200. My target distance is over 200 now, but that's the ship, so I'm just putting in one more step and make sure we get over the 200.
Perfect. This feature is so steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we finish up this transect, did you want me to try turning my heading around so you guys can see a bit more? Or,
Yeah, that might be good.
sure.
I would say we're pretty safely at 200, so I'm going to call that end of transect. End of transect number 3. Okay, sure, folks. We have now point K is directly upslope from where we are. Let's get a look at what else there is in the future. L is then still a bit upslope. And then I'm not sure, somebody said we were going right to R, but are we still going to peel off at L and go check out the top of this for potential video mosaic?
That's what the dive plan says. I don't know. I'm going to see if Jenny weighs in here
Okay.
on the science chat, but that was my understanding.
Okay. In the meantime, do you want to head up slope towards K, or you want to stay along this wall?
Why don't we head up slope?
Okay.
What do you think, Katie?
That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, I think that sounds good.
All right, so a straight march up slope be about 204. Comfortable with that? You both ready?
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, marching up slope we are. Bridge nav. We have a 10-meter step bearing 204.
It always amazes me how really undisturbed the fish are by the ROV.
Ooh, another skate.
Sure thing.
Ah,
Look at that
now
big
you're
patch
seeing.
of urchins.
Big patch of urchin.
Yeah. That's, you can see why we want to, in some cases, automate the counting of those.
Yeah.
And you see those little feather duster looking things, they're white, just at the bottom of the screen. Those are also sea cucumbers. They're called solus. ESOLUS. And they have, they can move on that foot, and they also have sort of scales on their, above the foot there on the trunk.
Okay, coming up.
So Jenny on the chat says, search the knuckles. And I'm not quite sure what that means.
We joked that this area kind of looked like almost a fist or a middle finger, and there was some high backscatter area that we're trying to search to see if there's anything interesting for a photo mosaic, while being a flatter area for the ROV to go completely around, but still interesting features to make it worth our while, hopefully.
And that's
With
up
all of this,
near waypoint.
That's near L.
Okay. Okay, good. Because I thought, is this a geological term? I don't know.
That's a cool rockfish.
Yeah.
Red banded.
Yep.
Yeah. Something called a tiger rockfish too that looks a little stripy like that. They almost look like they should be in the tropics.
Yeah. So if you guys see high pack, that's the kind of your knuckle up there. We don't even have to go as far as L. We can head it right up from K if that's what you'd like to do.
That's fine by me.
Me too.
Okay, then we'll just keep marching up slope as long as pilots are comfortable.
Yep, sounds good.
And Erica, on the right-hand side of the screen, we just went over what we think was what we're calling parasticus. And there's another one, sort of a knobby red, quite a few, knobby red sea cucumbers.
So what was the name of that again?
We were thinking it's parasticus, but
All right.
I love, and then I want to ask Abby about that
No, not me.
round ball sponge there.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Coming up. Beautiful. Oh.
Yeah, photogenic.
So we do have the still camera on still.
Did you want to take a still image of something?
Yeah, we still have a still
No,
camera.
I was
Okay.
just wondering for the future if we see something really beautiful, if we want to turn the lasers off, zoom in, and take a still.
Yeah, if you want any of those pictures, just let us know. We can stop for a second and zoom in on it, given enough notification.
Yeah, and Katie, that Erica's put on there that it is parasticus. And she's also put the specific name on there too. Ooh, we're seeing some crinoids, those feathery things.
Yeah.
Beautiful feature.
Oh.
Ooh, nice sponge. Is that?
Very
No.
tall anemone, or is
I
it a
think that's an
sponge?
anemone.
Metridium?
Yeah, I think it's an anemone, not
I
a
think I've
sponge.
seen that before. Allie, you want to
Is that
zoom
a
in?
lingcod down there?
Uh,
Under the ledge, I
missed
think
it.
that was a lingcod.
There you go.
Oh. Yep,
Ah,
that's just
Yeah,
a
Metridium.
closed up anemone.
cool.
Thanks, Amanda.
Very
Mm.
tall
Little bit.
anemone.
Good, thank you. Gonna
I
come
come
full
out of the way?
wide.
Right.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Get moving again.
It's one big anemone, and I don't know how fast anemones grow. So I don't know how long it took that anemone to get that big. Now we see a poacher and a rose thorn side by side.
Oh,
Oh.
hello.
Nice.
That was me this morning.
Lots of poachers.
Yeah.
Bridge
Hey,
nav,
check.
another step, same bearing.
A green stripe rockfish? No,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yes.
Those poachers look really like they're sticks, and they kind of are in a weird way. They have their scales are modified into bony plates, and some people call them alligator fishes.
All right, just a heads up, high pack is gonna get closed for a minute. Nobody freak out. Be right back.
Ah!
Oh no.
Oh no, where's our map?
Okay, we're good.
It's going away again, sorry.
Oh.
That was just a tease.
That was to prepare us, wasn't it?
All right.
Bridge nav, another step, same bearing. All right, so those polygons that are now on, the yellow was the rough bathymetry and the blue was the high backscatter. It's a pretty big area, so.
So in talking through the photo mosaic that we're going to be doing, on shore, did you guys want us to kind of go into an exploratory mode and then kind of isolate targets of interest? I think that was decided upon, and then pirouette around those, or
Yep, I think that's correct.
okay, great.
Yes.
Look at this sea
Oh,
star.
Lots of
fish.
fish.
Huh.
I'm gonna say those are PLP.
When there's a moment, could folks explain what HIPAC is for those viewing?
Yeah. High pack is, what is that in the water? Sorry, is that a siphonophore?
It looks like it.
Okay, as long as it's not something sketchy. HiPAC is a bit of software that's used, it can be used for multiple things. We pretty much use it to track the position of our vehicles, both during dives and when we're mapping. We'll use it for line planning for surveys and also as just kind of a map view, geospatial overview where the vehicles are compared to the ships and where our targets are and things. So that's what I use to kind of to drive the ship, and it's the screen I'm looking at. Hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah, no, thank you. Several green striped rockfish.
Big cluster of urchins.
Yeah, I wonder if they're on a piece of kelp fall or something like that.
I don't know, the habitat is looking really interesting with some of these fingers almost.
Yeah. It's about dinner time on the ship, so we might have a brief ship shift change, just to let you all know.
Thank you for letting us know that. Yeah.
So I'll be out for a little bit.
What's that little guy, I wonder?
I thought he might be a little tougher.
Any station comm check?
Check.
Copy.
Video, check, check.
All right, that last move finished. I'll call in another 200. And
Roger.
50 meters at 200. Bridge nav. One step 50 meters, bearing 200. Thank you.
Are we doing a transect right now?
No, negative on the transect.
Okay.
It's moving.
I don't know why every time I sit down in the seat, I feel like I'm supposed to be like strapping in a seatbelt too or something. There's a step I'm not doing.
Strapping in a seatbelt. Lock in.
Yeah.
Sure.
Little flatfish down there.
How fast is the boat going? 0.3.
0.3.
Roger.
So I hear we're maybe starting to look soon for photo mosaic targets.
Roger, if you see
Roger,
in,
oh,
we got an echo. In high pack. The light blue here
yeah, that's
was,
the area.
yeah, an area of high backscatter.
So we're thinking hard substrate with cool stuff on it, or?
Hopefully, could be a thin layer of mud with
Seems to be an
rocky
echo.
bottom under. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone.
Science. Who do we have on science right now?
Seems to go in
It's
and out.
Liz and Katie.
Liz and Katie.
Oh, Liz, was it you yesterday who had the echo from a monitor nearby picking up the sound or something like that?
Yeah, I don't think it's me this time. Do you hear me? Am I causing an echo?
No.
I don't think so.
Right now, no.
It's gone away.
We don't have it at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks
Is it me?
to...
Check.
It may be you, Katie.
Check.
I have it on mute.
It weirdly went away now.
Yeah.
It was... Oh, we'll wait.
Maybe it's just a gremlin.
Maybe it was just a gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Video,
just the
I
video
blame
gremlin.
2020.
V-Link 2020 gremlin. These are some aggressive sea stars.
It amazes me how quickly some of them can move.
I know. Look at that imprint, though. They
I saw
find
that.
Such
Yeah.
an imprint.
It's like splat cartoon.
Come up 5, please, Michael.
Copy.
What do we got here? Rathbanaster, maybe? Some kind of sea star
Oh,
on the right.
looking for that prize rockfish with his mouth open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a story that would be. It was on dinner watch. Dinner review. Just sat in the seat and there it was.
Surprised.
Not enough leash to turn sideways. I'm plowing
Well,
again.
that's a crowded rock there.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a brittle star that was running away on the right.
Yeah, I saw that. That's crazy.
Oh, scoping.
Not seen many brittle stars run.
I like how these guys hop.
The poacher fish things. Are these still poacher fish?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a poacher.
Bridge nav. One more step, 50 meters, bearing 200.
What's your bearing? 206?
200.
200, roger.
Did you guys see a lot more cool stuff along the ridge after watch change?
Yeah, we saw, well, there's a ton of fish, a lot of urchins, saw some really pretty anemones.
Nice. Yeah, there were so many big anemones when we left off.
Oh, you guys saw like several pom-poms.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Is this sloped or are we fairly flat right now?
Still has a slope to it, but it's nowhere near as steep
Okay.
as it was earlier.
Guys like a zoom
These
in on the
little,
rock?
yeah, that would be great. I was just gonna say these little rocks are prime real estate.
Yeah.
Another crowded rock.
Cool. Wow. Got
Worms.
worms,
There's
sponge,
a
crying.
spot prawn on the other side.
Oh yeah.
You can see its little antennas.
Hey.
There's a big shrimp over there.
Brinides, sea star,
What did you call that?
tube
A
worms,
spot prawn?
and a sponge.
Mm-hmm.
I think a sponge.
Huge.
Cool.
Ooh, and coming around the corner here. Take a look at his screws. Spot prawn, I'll bet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Maybe not.
That's what I think. We would see in Monterey, we would see a lot of
Yeah,
spot
that
prawn around
sponge.
any metridium.
Let's see if Abby weighs in.
Tiger shrimp, isn't it? Okay,
Abby, is that a
time to
sponge?
go.
Bye.
Oh.
Sponge alert.
I rearrange that rock.
We'll see if we
More
see
trash.
another one.
Big
And then
sea
we can
cucumbers.
slow down a moment to check in with Abby.
What's
if she
that?
wants one.
Trash.
Hey, Erica, that was that a spot prawn we saw near that sponge?
I believe that's what Erica was saying.
Well, that was a tube worm just retracted. Lively.
Oh, someone lost an arm.
So far, I'm not seeing anything mosaic worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just about getting
Sand. It's sandy bottom.
Yeah.
to that area identified soon.
Yeah. So it had a higher backscatter, but if it's covered in a layer of sediment, then
Yeah.
you don't know until we get there. I'm not seeing a lot of relief in Herc sonar.
We'll make Tophet, I think. Now that's a fast-moving sea star.
I know, and
Look at it
judging by
go.
the indentations they leave behind, they haven't moved in a very, very long time.
It's moving just for us.
We
Just
got
for
a name
us.
on that too. Ludia foliata.
So
I
weird.
wonder if they're known to go that fast.
He wants to zoom.
What
His
is the
little
name
legs.
of those sea stars you said?
Can I do just a little zoom?
Want to zoom? Yeah, there you go. Zoom in on
Just
him
a little zoom.
Just a quick.
A little zoom zoom.
so you can see his
I
little
bet they have
legs.
a giant 2 feet, judging by how large they are. It's so cool. I love the way they walk.
Fish needs to get a grip.
Yeah, needs to calm down.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like it's doing anything. It's like it's just kind of hovering, like it's on a hockey table hockey thingy.
The
Air
You want me
hockey.
to
Sea
call in
star?
another one?
Yeah.
They have like
Sure,
an army of 2
Okay, off we go.
Bridge
feet
nav.
walking underneath them. Pretty cool. Which they control with their water vascular system.
Let's do another 50 meter move bearing 200. Thank you.
What are you?
Ooh, a feature. No, just a rock.
Oh, yeah. It looked more exciting.
Brachiopods, serpulids, rhinoids,
It's
That's
hard
a
to pirouette
really
when you're
big
stuck in
sea
the
star.
freaking dirt.
rusting sponge or something.
Oh, you got little things moving.
Oh, dusted that one.
All right, so we're getting into that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you can see under the sediment that it is harder where not sediment is.
There you are. I can barely make you out.
We're officially into the blue zone, are we, Rennie?
We're in the blue zone.
Yep.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I don't see much.
I see dinner.
Do we want to be searching within a particular region of this blue zone?
My understanding, we wanted to cross, kind of transect it and see if we saw anything interesting.
Sonar is pretty clear for 50 meters out.
Roger. Definitely flattening out. You can get more angle. Should have leash in that direction.
ROV, would you guys mind power cycling the still camera?
You on it, Mike?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Thanks.
I was just gonna say, I'm surprised there's
wonder
not
if
much
this is a
fishing
big
line
enough
in there. But
patch to do a spin around here.
yeah, you could end up doing a bunch of little small ones.
All right, I'm power cycling it.
Is this some
There's some
fishing
gear,
line?
yeah, some fishing line caught on this rock.
Yeah.
And then we have another target out in the sonar a little bit further as well. I could hold the ship here while we sort this out.
Do they want to do a pirouette on this one?
I could mark it as a target, and then we can come back to it if need be.
Potential.
Okay. I need to get out ahead soon.
Jenny says it's the right size, but meh. I feel like you might end up continuing. Yeah, Jenny, it looks like it's some fishing line or something. Bridge nav, another step, same bearing.
Why underneath you now?
I can't seem to find you.
I'll speed up.
I think you're like right underneath me, but I couldn't tell.
Hey, Steve.
Sandy, really sandy. You can stuff it and it doesn't stick to you. Sandy and silty.
Where you off to, Dan?
I don't know. End of the tether, we're trying to fly across this plane here, and I can slow down a little. I was just trying to get back ahead of Argus there because we stopped to look at a rock.
Yeah, we're just trying to see if we can find an area with decent relief and interesting features to try and capture a photo mosaic.
Okay.
There's a sea star curling in on itself, doing a little somersault.
I'm good. You're doing a marvelous job.
See a lot of those sea stars moving fast right now. Seen a few of them look like doing yoga, all bent up around themselves.
Aaron, what's the ship COG at this point?
203.
203?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, so we're back from dinner. And we are exploring this area to see if there's any nice topography. I say we finish out this step and then maybe come back over this. This looks like it's a little bit higher topography there.
Sure thing.
Yeah, Jenny is recommending maybe we head back towards L or M and run the rim. It might be a bit more productive than this sandy flat area.
She recommended what? I'm sorry, can you
Yeah,
repeat?
Jenny, something on the science chat that maybe we should head back towards L or M
L or M?
and run that rim there.
Okay.
And she thinks it might be more productive than this flat sandy area.
Yeah, it looks like there might be,
So
there looks
what
like
do you
topography
think?
here and it might then inch out towards M. So I think that's a good idea.
Oh, a yellowtail? Oliver yellowtail?
Anybody? Katie, are you still there?
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello?
We can hear you on ship.
I'm glad someone can.
Hello?
Liz, can you hear me?
Hello. Susie Cummings back on as data logger.
So it sounds like they want to northeast move. Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Zero, 4, 5. Sounds good to me.